Today we're going to be doing an upper body mobility routine that's meant to help you loosen up and prepare your body for a training session. So we're going to start with the wrists. We're going to clasp our hands together and we're just going to move the hands in some nice big open circles. It's okay if this isn't the most coordinated movements. It's just about getting moving, going back and forth, back and forth. Then we're going to switch to the elbows and we're going to make some big open circles in one direction, do about 10 repetitions, and in the other direction about 10 times. And back in the first direction, and back and forth into the other direction. Next, we're going to do the same with the shoulders. We're going to make some big, wide open circles with the arms, moving forwards. Go up and over a couple times, and then those circles are going to get progressively smaller and smaller until we're making nice and tiny circles out here. And now we're going to do the same going backwards. Big, wide open circles. Up and over, reaching up behind your head, shrugging your shoulders, slowly getting a little bit smaller, and into some very small circles right at the end here. Next, we're going to take our hands, place them on our hips, and we're going to do some circles with the neck, tracing a nice big wide open circle, going counterclockwise to start. This is 3, we'll do 5 times, and last one. And next we're going to do the same in the opposite direction. Up and over 5 times. And last one. Okay, we're going to take the shoulders, shrug them up and backwards behind you, some backward circles here. And next we're going to do the opposite, going up and forwards. Shrugging and bring the shoulders through. And next we're going to take the hands out to the side. I'm going to turn one hand open into an externally rotated position with my shoulder, and the other hand I'm going to close off into an internally rotated position. So I'm going to look towards the hand that I'm externally rotating, and then I'm going to switch directions, going back and forth, thinking about making a corkscrew as I'm going back and forth here. Okay, and then we want to take a nice drop down towards the ground, let that back relax, and reaching up and over, arching your back backwards, and then back down. Up and behind, and back down, and we'll do one more in each direction, reaching up and over, and then back down. Now we're going to place our hands on our hips. We're going to make some nice big wide open circles with the hips. Going in a counterclockwise direction to start, or a clockwise, choose your own adventure here. And then we'll switch directions going in the opposite side. Okay, next we're going to go down onto our hands and knees here. And we'll do a cat-cow, so going into an arched position, dropping the head, and lifting the head up nice and high, arching the back. Round, and arch. And we'll go back and forth here a couple times. Next, we'll sit backwards on our heels into a child's pose. Reach nice and far forward with your hands. And we're going to walk the hands over to one side, thinking about stretching out the side away from where your hands are walking. So if you're walking to the right, you should feel more of a stretch on the left, and vice versa. And we'll walk the hands to the other side. And back to center. From this hands and knees position, we're going to take one hand, we're going to reach it through and underneath the opposite side. And then we're going to open up nice and wide towards the sky. Reaching through underneath the hand. And nice and wide open towards the sky. Last time, reaching through that hole in the arm. And up towards the sky. And then we're going to do the same on the opposite side. So taking your other hand, reaching it through the hole underneath your shoulder and arm. Up and open towards the sky. Reaching up and open. And last time. Okay. Now we're going to take a lie down on our side here. Hips and knees are bent. I have my hands clasped together, and I'm going to reach up and over to open up the book, and I'm going to look in the direction that I'm reaching. Bringing it back to the start position, and reaching up and over. Back to the starts. We'll do this 5 times. This is 3. Opening up 4. And last time. 5. And now we'll do the same on the opposite side. So we'll flip around, starting with your hands out in front of you, and reaching up and over, and back to the start. 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. Okay. We'll come up to standing, shake it all out, and you should be good to go.